lot of your time, we're going to get started with this recipe. First of all, I have my high-powered blender all ready. It's plugged in, and I'm going to make sure it's on our programmable settings. When I put it on the programmable settings, the lights will illuminate in the blue illumination background. So we've got it all ready, and the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put into our high-power blender 2 cups of almond milk. Now, I did share with you that this is a healthy hot cocoa recipe. So here's my first cup, and then I'm putting in my second cup. Okay, the high-powered blender soup setting will allow this to blend and be hot, so you don't have to worry about pulling out a saucepan or using one of those generic packages with all the powder and everything that's already been made. You're going to make your own, which means you're going to know what's in it, and you're going to know how healthy it is for you and your family. So, almond milk, then we're going to add some cocoa. We're going to add maple syrup, and I keep lots of maple syrup around because it can be used for so many healthy recipes. Then we're using pure vanilla and just a pinch of salt. That's all you need. We're going to put the lid on. We are going to look for the programmable setting for soup. And here we go. Okay, everybody, 7 minutes has just gone by, and now our hot cocoa is ready. Let me take off the lid of our high-power blender. Can you see that steam? Look at that steam coming out. So I'm now going to pour my hot cocoa into our beautiful glass. This is our wonderful latte mug, and it's holding it so well. Doesn't that look great? But we're going to add some whipped topping. So I'm going to move on to using our 4-in-1 immersion blender. So I'm going to place this over to the side, and what I'm going to do is put the attachment on, and we want to make sure we put this on so it locks in place. I'm using our beaker, so I'm putting my whipping cream in, adding a little, you guessed it, powdered sugar, and a little vanilla. And I'm going to use this beaker along with the 4-in-1 to make our whipped topping. Than using, of course, the kind that's pre-made with unnatural ingredients in the grocery store. Oh, this is whipping up beautifully, everybody. Woohoo! It's doing a great job. I want to make sure it's nice and thick, and it heats really nicely. Here we go. Looking good. Oh my goodness, it's looking great. Okay guys, I think it's whipped enough. So I'm now going to take this whipped topping and I'm going to place it on top of our hot cocoa. So here we go, guys. Aha! Look at this beautifully whipped topping. Oh my. I've got enough to go in several cups, but I'm just going to put one blob right there, and then I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon. Woohoo! Yes! And then I'm going to show you how beautiful this is. I have it nice and full, but it sure is pretty. Let me take a sip. Ah, magnificent. Now, I bet you and your family would enjoy this hot chocolate as you gather around the Christmas tree to either unwrap gifts or just to enjoy one another. So be sure to hit me up because I've got a really great deal for you. When you get our high power blender, I have a special that will allow you to get 8 of these amazing tall latte mugs and also our 4-in-1 Immersion Blender. Both of those items are only going to cost you, and they normally would retail for $3.25, but they're going to cost you only $59.90. And I'm throwing in a $115 shopping spree. So, why would you go somewhere else and buy a high power blender when I and any of my area Princess House consultants can give you such a great deal? So, I hope you've enjoyed today's fabulous Friday. Call me, text me, message me. I want you to have our high power blender, these latte mugs, and our 4-in-1 Immersion Blender, along with that $115 shopping spree. Until we meet again on another fabulous Friday. Bye, everybody.
Sign me up for the Princess House Express. Write my name on the road call to success. I'm encased in such joy in Princess House. I want to be a part of this great team. Didn't David with Goliath? Did it take him to his knees? Didn't